Yeah, welcome, 2024 Drupa. We already heard the Drupa song. I didn't listen to the text this time by now, but I think during the next 10 days we will know it by heart and can sing it on the last day, so as every Drupa. Yeah, welcome to the show, welcome to the DNA. I'm the pool position presentation today. My name is Thomas Schnettler. I'm from the locr GmbH in Braunschweig here in Germany. We are the leading provider for geomarketing solutions when it comes down to location-based marketing, geolocations, locations for your businesses that need to be promoted. We are the partners that can help you advertising these locations. So let's look a bit into personalized mapping, success for direct mail campaigns. A famous marketing man, Frederick Bernard, once said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Do you have an idea when this sentence came alive? When it was published first time? You know, I know because you heard it before. 1890? Other ideas? 1950. 1950? You're both somewhat right. It is in the 1920s. Frederick Bernard was a marketing manager at the Chicago Railway Company. And he thought about when we have trams running through the city and every advertisement was a bunch of text. Why not starting this with imagery? Because people can easier look at an image than read the text when a tram is passing by. So, and the funny fact about it is that he published a real essay about this in a magazine called Printers Inc. So he was a marketing manager and he published in Printers Inc. And still today there are print magazines all over the world. But let me ask a question first when it comes to location. Where do you think is this? You think Düsseldorf. Okay, I give you a nice hint. Another question for somebody from or who often travels to the US, what is at this location? Not far away, it's not a White House, it's the House of Congress. Yeah, it's the Capitol building. And believe it or not, nobody, even in the USA, knows about this address. So White House is not far away. But you see, when you have a GPS location, you can work with it. When you only have a street address and you need to find your way to somewhere, you have no idea where this is. If you look at a map that shows you the exact location, you say, yeah, this is close to whatever is there, the Starbucks around the corner or something. This reminds you of the area. So, some experience from psychology testing, eye vision testing, shows us that we really are made to pick up images. You see, when we look at the face, how fast the reaction is here. When we look at an animal, it takes a bit longer because we need to understand which animal this is. When we look at a face, we immediately know, I know this person, I know that person. Maybe we do not know the name, but our brains know that we have seen this person before. So it's easier to get in contact. And also this works with some kind of dual encoding. Dual encoding means you have a text and you have a visual information that is combined to it, like in a map. For example, if we look at this, Berlin. Yeah, we all know Berlin is a city. When we only see a map like this, Germans can recognize that this is the location of Berlin. Some always say Frankfurt, some mean Munich, okay. But if we put this together, it's very, very clear what location is meant. And this is dual encoding, that we have a text that is related to and works with an image. So all the maps we see, we learn from a very, very early age. Yeah, we have these playing carpets where we can drive around with some small cars. Mom and dad are driving a vacation. So when I started learning about vacation and learning about maps, my parents took me to Italy. And my father always asked my mother, where do I have to go now? She said left and she said right. And I don't know why, he mostly took the different chance. Because he says, Mom mostly says the other left. But at the very end, she was always right. So we come into contact with maps very, very early, learn in school. Frank, you may know, and most of the Germans may know this wonderful school book, Dirke Weltatlas. Very heavy stuff, all covered with maps from all over the world, and we carried this for education at school, and it was very, very heavy when you had these lessons twice a week. So you just saw a map. What did you see on this map? It was Hamburg. It was a river. How many dots did you see?
3 or 4.
3 dots?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Which color?
Red.
3 dots, red color. Anybody else? It's also 3 dots in blue. Yeah, Hamburg is totally right. You see the river, you see the 3 red dots, and you see also 3 blue dots. So also this is recognition. So if somebody wants to place an advertisement, for example, a logo in such a map, do not do this with colors that sink into the map. Use bright colors, use outlines for your logos, use different colors, use signs that are more visible than just simple dots. These will get missed, overlooked. So this psychology excursion as a very, very small and very, very quick introduction. If you're interested in more about this, we have a white paper that is written by one of our colleagues. We can distribute as PDF in English, as PDF or printed version in German. So if you're more interested in how brains work with imagery, we are happy to share this with you. Let us know your email address, business card, or come to our booth, FO2. We are happy to hand this to you. But now let's look into some wonderful map samples. Geomarketing, connecting customers to business solutions. How easy can this be done? We have a starting location, we have a destination location, and all this is easy to understand, very, very quick understanding and learning, because we are made for interpreting imagery. When you look at a map within a tenth of a second, you know what is shown there. Oh, this is my home, and this is the car dealership where they want me to go. So very, very easy and really personal, relevant. Here is a sample from a German print magazine called Druckmarkt. In, I think it was 2021. Or 2022, I'm not 100% sure. Edition 137, we did a total cover personalization for this magazine, introducing an event that also took place here at Düsseldorf Messe, the print and digital convention. All these mailing samples were made for the recipient of this magazine. And it got a so good traction that 2 editions later we did another back cover personalization for this magazine, and the people called us, thank you for sending this magazine, but our address changed. Can you please change this in your database? They believe that our advert on the backside, we own this magazine. We don't. So happy thanks to our wonderful friend Nico, who's doing this magazine every 2 months. 6,000 subscribers, and it got a very good traction. Another sample is Josera. Josera is a wonderful pet food company here from Germany, very specialized pet food for horses, cows, sheep, and everything. And once some farmers asked, can you also provide something for our dogs and cats? And they started out to bring up dog and cat pet food into the market to also be able to serve these customers. And on their website, josera.de, you can order such a demo package. And the demo package comes with a small voucher that shows you the route or the locations for the 2 closest Josera sales locations in your specific area with a maximum driving distance of 10 kilometers. So you see, also here we can implement several different ideas that say not further away than, let's say, 15 minutes driving time, 10 kilometers driving time, so we can also geofence the information that is given. And that is quite important when you have an address list that, for example, contains 150, 200, 300,000 recipient addresses. We have some customers that provide us with 600,000 recipient addresses every month, and they ask us to reduce the number of recipients that receive such a mailing. It is not only that it's a saving in printed or a save in paper. The most case is saving in postage. We have some customers using geofencing that reduce their cost only in postage for more than we charge for our job. So we are at negative cost in the job. And you see here this Josera box. This works since 2014. So it's 10 years that we do this every single week, with about 400 to 600 recipient addresses only a week. But when you look at 2014 to now, that sums up to something. Another sample from the UK, which is very, very relevant to introduce here. The company De Bradelij Outlet Shopping Centers did not believe in geomarketing. So they said, we need to do something about it. We want to find out between a classic mailing and a geomarketing mailing. Yeah, you already see here that 63% response rate in the geomarketing is higher to the numbers from the classic mailer. Back then they said, yeah, we should have believed in you in the first place. Sorry for you guys, but this has happened. And this shows how important and how easy it is for customers to understand locations when they are not only shown as a classic address, but shown with the help of maps, and also telling you, for example, that it's only 22 minutes from your home to get there. Yeah, and we have something new to show and introduce, which is relevant to users that, for example, want to personalize projects that are in some case unpersonalizable. Like, for example, door drops for the Americans' EDDM. This is easy to show because it is one QR code you put in, and when you scan this QR code, right now here, with your phone. It will ask you to open the location information from your phone. Somebody's doing it, so I'm waiting for his reaction. And it shows you some locations around here that are, for example, bookshops, sports stores, gift stores. This was something we implemented into our Christmas card for those who still need, at the very last minute, some gifts for Christmas. And you can click on every single location, get the information name, which store is this, where is this, and you also see down here, you see a location that says start routing. Then it switches to the map application of your phone and, for example, Google Maps, Apple Maps, and shows you the exact way to the chosen location. Sorry?
Specify what is shown on that map. So say we have customers that sell our products.
Yes, yes, you can specify. You can, you see here a specification by type, yeah, that we have a sports store, a bookshop, a gift shop, and all this, of course, can be more tiered down to special branches who, for example, only sell special products or projects or solutions of a certain company, and others sell other solutions. Yeah, this can be tiered down. We can find solutions for it. But what is important for the advertising company in this case, this looks very nice to the end customer who receives something of that. But the user for the advertising company gets a real reporting, visitors by day, by hour, by postal code. We can export all the clicks and information because the system records who is clicking at which location, and also shows which locations were clicked by this customer XYZ at the location wherever. So the company itself can build its own history in seeing where are our customers, building heat map solutions, learning about where are our customers in a specific area around a specific location. This is very, very important information to a lot of advertising companies that, for example, sell their products through partners, distributors, to learn where are our products, where are our final customers. Or also to learn from such an EDDM campaign, where is it useful to, for example, create a direct mail printing campaign? Where areas that are white spaced, we do not need to do anything about it. Also here we can learn about distances between customers and locations. So a lot of very interesting data for the advertising company to collect at the back end to learn from. There are a lot of individual map styles. Some are shown here. So there's, I'm pretty sure there's also something fitting designs your customers want to use. Maybe colors, maybe one color here's just a blue system. It can be a black and white. It can be a grayscale. It is an old style system. It is more a comic style system. So I think we have an own design colleague in our company who does all these map designs. I think we have 20 or 30 different designs for direct mail, for photo book solutions, for poster solutions, for large advertisement solutions. We have a customer in Australia that asked us to do wallpaper maps in 4 by 3 meters. And we asked, why do you need 4 by? Yeah, they have conference rooms, and these conference rooms are named Barcelona, Sydney, Melbourne, and on every one wall in every room, they have a city map of this location. And it looks fantastic. Yeah. first presentation of the day. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope I had some interesting ideas to transport to you. As I already mentioned, the white paper, Power of Maps, F02, my colleague Andrea and I will be in the booth shortly. When you like to get one, please leave us a business card. We will send it to you as a PDF, or the German-speaking people can also grab a printed version. In this case, thank you for listening. Have a wonderful show, and I hope we have a wonderful another 10 and the rest of today days here at Düsseldorf.
Thank you very much, Thomas. Thanks for taking the pole position. See you all back at 11:30 for the next presentation. Thank you so much.
And who still has some questions, I'm here or there or wherever. You can't miss me.